Today I'm going to read you another story, but I haven't read you any stories for a while now because I flew home to England to see my family. But now I'm back in Abu Dhabi and I'm ready to read you more stories. Here's Fox. He's very tired because he's been playing with his friends again. And when I went back to England, he stayed here in Abu Dhabi with my lovely friends and neighbours, and he had so much fun. And I really missed him, so I'm glad to be back with him now. But he's going to have a little snooze next to his fox cushion while we read the story. So today's story is Billy and the Beast, written by Nadia, Shireen. So let's read the blurb together, which is on the back. And it's got pictures of all the characters in the story. There's even a fox. So let's read what it says. Billy, a hero for our times. Fat Cat, her trusty sidekick. The terrible beast is cooking a terrible soup. Lots of adorable little animals getting worried. What will happen when Billy meets the beast? Ooh, let's find out. I wonder what will happen. So I'll sit close so you can see the pictures. Let me get here and let's read it together. Billy and Fat Cat were walking through the forest, which was something they liked to do now and then. They stomped and crunched and splashed and jumped. They said hello to Hedgehog, hello to Fox, hello to the mice, and hello to the adorable little bunny rabbits. It was a perfectly lovely day, but suddenly there was a terrible rumble. It was Fat Cat's tummy. Uh-oh, said Billy, who knew he'd need a snack as soon as possible, so she rummaged around in her hair. Billy kept all sorts of stuff in her hair. It was very useful for stashing things in, like donuts. Here you go, Fat Cat, she said. Then Billy and Fat Cat walked back through the forest. They said goodbye to Hedgehog. Oh, hang on. Where was Hedgehog? Where was Fox? Where were the mice? And where were the adorable little bunny rabbits? But before Billy had a chance to say how strange, everything went dark. Hey, shouted Billy, whoever you are, you'd better let us out of here right now. Billy and Fat Cat were dumped on the ground with a thud, and they saw a very big thing. Who are you? Asked Billy. I am a terrible beast, said the terrible beast. Billy was not impressed. Why have you taken us? She asked. Because I am making a big pot of terrible soup, said the terrible beast, and I need all sorts of unusual ingredients. Terrible soup. He needs 1 chopped onion, 1 grated hedgehog, 1 tablespoon of spicy mice, 1 bushy foxtail, 3 adorable little bunny rabbits. And sure enough, then they saw Hedgehog, Fox, the mice, and the adorable little bunny rabbits. None of them looked especially happy to be there. They all look quite worried, don't they? Just like the blurb said. Right, what's for the pot? Hooted the beast. Oh, yum, grated hedgehog. Well, Billy couldn't just stand by and let the terrible beast eat everyone up. She had to think fast. Excuse me, Mr. Terrible Beast, she said, but I think you'll find that grated hedgehog is much too spiky. You'll get an itchy mouth and a prickly bottom. Here, try this delicious pine cone instead. The terrible beast eyed the pine cone with suspicion. He had a think. He said, a prickly bottom, you say? All right, I'll give it a try. Now, what's next for the pot? Growled the beast. Ooh, delicious, spicy mice. This didn't sound good for the mice. Billy had to think fast again. These mice look really old and sick and horrible. If you put them in your pot, you'll definitely get a tummy ache. The beast looked at the mice. He wasn't keen on having a tummy ache. "Fine," he huffed. "Well, what's next on the list?" "Ooh, a nice big bushy foxtail." Fox cub doesn't look too worried, does he? He's sleeping. "Fox, the beast wants to eat you and your bushy tail." Things were looking bleak for Fox. Billy had to think even faster. "Oh," said Billy, "foxtails are muddy and boring. Try something bright and bushy instead." Oh, look what she's got. "Ooh," said the terrible monster, "with sparkles too." And he popped the duster in the pot. Suddenly, there was a terrible rumble. It was the beast's tummy. "I am so hungry," growled the beast. "And when I get hungry, I get angry. These adorable little bunny rabbits are going into my soup, and nobody is going to stop me." Uh-oh. Billy knew she had to stop him. "These bunny rabbits are not adorable," she said. "They are actually quite terrifying. I mean, just look." The beast had to agree. The bunny rabbits did look terrifying. "Fine, but there's still one more ingredient on my list," said the beast, "and it's the most important one of all." Ooh, what's on their back? "A perfectly ripe, plump, and delicious fat cat." Billy gasped. This was the final straw. "Hey," she shouted, "the recipe doesn't say that. It says you need 2 big, smelly, beastie feet." "Well," said the beast, "where am I meant to get those from?" And Billy pointed down to the beast's horrible, sweaty toes. "Oh, yes," said the beast, "that's lucky." And he leapt into the steaming pot like a fool. And then the adorable little bunny rabbit slammed down the lid with impressive force, which surprised everyone. Slam! They all watched the terrible beast bounce down the hills, never to be seen again. Then suddenly there was a terrible rumble. What could it be? But it was only Fat Cat's tummy again. There aren't any more snacks in my hair, Fat Cat," Billy said. "Let's all go home and get some chips." So they stomped and they crunched and jumped all the way home. I hope you enjoyed the Billy and the Beast story. Billy was a bit of a hero, wasn't she? And she saved all of the worried animals in the story. And look, my fox cub is sleeping. He's had a busy day. I hope you enjoyed that story, everybody, and I'll share more stories with you soon. Goodbye.